I've been there when these goozle guys bit their noses off, the whole thing, ears, beat them up. One time I ran a charity show and he was nice enough to come, and they had a bar there. And this girl came by and she pulled her skirt up in front of him and he spanked her on the ass and he's got hands like cement blocks.
Right.
She started crying and my better half kicked the girl in the ass and pushed her away from Meng because her ass was in his face. And Meng was tilted back on the seat with his feet up on the table, and she shoved him, and he fell over, and he was going, oh, and I straddled him, and I said, 30 years reputation just went down the shit tube. He looked at me and said, I put her over, brother, but not you. I said, can I get you up, sir? Hey, get him another drink. I mean, yeah, I mean, all the stories, I mean, you saw Rock on Conan talk about him. I mean,
yes.
It's legit.
Toughest guy, so Brock Lesnar versus Meng in a bar fight.
About 33 seconds. That's what Meng put in the Jack Daniels sound.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And this is no disrespect to Brock because I think he's the greatest athlete and the greatest thing we've ever had in the wrestling business for 50 years.
Because he's believable.
Yes.
Right. And that's so hard
And he
to
doesn't
obtain.
wear a T-shirt. Can you name, Timmy, you're a wrestling aficionado. Name me one guy beside Cactus Jack that ever drew money with a T-shirt on.
Nobody I can think of.
Well, wait a minute. I see them every Monday and Tuesday. They all got T-shirts on.
They do.
Are they drawing money?
I think the WWE logo draws money.
That's exactly what it is. They're never going to let anybody over like Hogan got over and held them up, like Warrior got over and held them up, Sid got over.
So you think that's a part of it?
Absolutely.
They never want to give the power to the performer.
Absolutely.
Does that take a lot of the...
Well, let me ask you this. When you have a Nazi Schwarzenegger, Adolf runs the company, right?
Right.
So he ain't going to let anybody...
Goebbels isn't getting...
No, he ain't getting shit. Right. Goebbels, right. Goering, Himmler, they're not getting shit. It's Adolf.
Right. That's interesting. Do you think, with Vince McMahon, he has a lineage in the business. He has a history. He has a mind. He's a smart guy. Is he for this, you think, or is he just going with the flow at this stage of his career?
I think that he is doing, let me say this about him, too. I've been in the wrestling business a long time. Did I ever think that someday the President of the United States would be in the Wrestling Hall of Fame and his wife would be the head cabinet member for Small Business Administration? My hats are off to them. They're the Kennedys. They're the new Kennedys, okay? I think what he's doing is he doesn't know what to do, really, because he's from my era. He's a little older than me, but he's from my era. He's not... I've been able to, even though I fought for a long time, to get on social media, okay? And I understand the power of it. It's like Billy Graham pulled a hell of a rib on me just recently, but it's like Billy said, anything you want to do, as long as people see a name, they think it's true, okay? I think he's trying to hold on to that company because in 15 years, he'll be 87 years old. Certainly, he's not going to be running the company, right? I think he's trying to leave it in the best shape he possibly can for his children and his grandchildren. Whether it does last, we're going to have to see. I won't see it. You'll see it.